Resurrection has 4 original World at War maps with a new twist.
Shinanuma, Nocturne Tuten, Farouked, and Darius, as well as a new map, Moon.
If you bought the Collector's Edition, you're going to get Moon for free. If you didn't get the Collector's Edition, you're going to get these remastered maps, and you're going to get Moon.
This pack is really for the zombie fan, sort of our season finale, really.
Back when we started, we wanted to make sure that we were always escalating from there, that everything got a fresh look and a fresh way to play at every map that we came out with. I realized if we're going to shoot people up into the air with water, we're going to need something bigger than that. And what's bigger than that but floating? So we kind of started working on the idea of going to the moon.
The team really wanted to create with Moon the ultimate zombies playground. It's the culmination of new features that we've introduced since launch in all of our DLC, plus a whole plethora of new gameplay features.
This map has almost something from every map in the DLCs. You have caves, outdoor space, you have buildings or structures.
I think my favorite part of the Moon map in terms of sound design is the airless environment. It significantly changes how the game sounds, and that's going to force people to play a different way.
We thought originally that it would make it easier, that things would slow down and you'd have time to shoot zombies, and actually quite the opposite's true because everybody's floating. You have no control, so you kind of sail past your intended turning point, which is really challenging.
We are trying to tell a story in an action game, which has got a lot of challenges.
It really is all about creating an entirely new fiction, something that is going to let players have a totally different experience inside of Call of Duty. We feel it really is something unique that our audience loves.
This is the most epic, for sure. It's got everything in there.
On behalf of Treyarch, I'd like to say thank you to all the fans. Zombies only exist because you've been so vocal about how much you're enjoying it and how much you want more of it. So keep the feedback coming for us, and we'll keep delivering. Resurrection will be available on August 23rd on Xbox 360 first.
Get 5 all-new maps first on Xbox Live.
What does a man do when he comes home to find his woman possessed? Breathing poison? No, it's not the fury of a woman scorned. It's something much more sinister. John Marston ties up his beloved and heads out looking for a cure. Undead Nightmare is a new single-player story, and players will recognize some familiar faces for sure.
First hell walks the earth, then you turn up. Could my week get any worse?
There are many kinds of undead horrors in a land ravaged by an apocalyptic plague.
This land is doomed. That's why we love it.
Beware the bolter. They scurry and leap at their prey. Resist the wretches. Their acidic vomit will eat you alive. And the bruisers will barrel through any defenses in their search of brains and blood. Can you survive?
Cattle rustling and bank robbery are at an all-time low. But murder, blood drinking, and psychotic episodes seem to be somewhat prevalent.
Towns have been overtaken. Clean them out, or help survivors hold their ground against the zombie hordes.
Excuse me if my efforts at salvation are interrupting your busy social calendar, John.
Search for missing persons.
Just find the girl. Missing presumed dead, I guess.
And bring them back to safe zones. Their family will be ever so delighted. Cover is less important than keeping moving and gaining a good vantage point to take out the demonic hordes. But ammo is scarce, so use it wisely. Players can collect the 4 horses of the apocalypse. War leaves a trail of burning hellfire. Famine and pestilence are eternal and will never tire. The Death Horse is lurking as well, causing cranial combustion as you ride through hell. Mythical beasts roam darkened forest and glen. You might spot a Sasquatch now and then. But as we all know with the undead, they keep coming unless you shoot them in the head. But don't just fear two-legged demons. The plague has spread to bears, bats, cougars, and even your trusty mare. Survive if you can. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare.
Ideal point of entry to the Freak Lair is now on your HUD. Head for the marker. I'll update you when you get there.
Fascinating. To think these were once ordinary citizens. Now all trace of humanity is lost to a lust for violence. The slow, weak ones I named Ramblers have surprised me by using force of numbers to overcome threats. Clearly, there's more to these creatures than I imagined. I intend to observe and document them so we might understand them better.
Whoa, either he's crazy or that is the bravest guy in Pacific City. Still, he may have learned a thing or two about the freaks in their lairs, so maybe you should watch out for any other information he may have left behind. Conventional weapons kill freaks eventually, Agent. But you can really get the job done with the right tools. Freaks, Agent. Pissed and headed your way. Watch your back. This is a cell stronghold. The relevant tactical locations are now on your tracker. Cell withdraw to their strongholds at night, so late raids on their camp.
I'm going to Uranus Zone! Hello? Line is not going anywhere. Coming through. What is it, Stacy?
Frank, I've been trying to reach you for hours. There's a guy here.
Let me guess. Guy stuck in a store, 12 zombies around him, needs a piggyback to the safe house. Well, I guess playtime's over.
Peggy 18.
Ah!